Hey guys, and welcome welcome back to my channel. So I am back with a special kind of video, and special for two reasons. One, because I am bringing you guys brands that are hard to find. I mean, like, you've probably seen the brands before, you've seen other YouTubers use them, and you always think to yourself, where do I find that brand? You know, it's not something you can find at like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, and you're just like, I would like to try it. I just don't know where I can find it. I don't even know where I can find it online. And the other reason that this is a special video is because it is brought to you by Pick6Deals. I've heard about them before from other YouTubers, and I was excited when they reached out to me to pretty much review what their company is. And to make what I'm about to say a little bit easier to understand, I will insert a screenshot of my cart while I was on the site, and hopefully that will help you understand how it works a little bit better. So basically what Pick6Deals is it's a site that sells beauty brands, and the catch, well, let me not say catch, the deal, Pick6Deals, sorry, the deal with Pick6 is that for every 6 items you purchase that cost the same amount, you get one of them for free. So as you can see in the little screenshot, I got 6 things for $1, so one of them was for free, so I got 6 for $5. Also for the, I think I got 6 things that were $2, so one of them was free, and I only paid $10 for the 6 items. If that makes sense. I hope it does. Besides the 6-item deal part of Pick6Deals, another part about them is, although they do carry brands that we all know and love and we all know where to find them, like Maybelline, CoverGirl, NYX, ELF, they carry a lot of brands that I'm sure a lot of people have heard of. They just don't know where to find those brands. And so free makeup and hard to find stuff that I probably want to buy anyway, I'm in. Before I start rambling anymore in this, let me just get on to the actual haul part of this video. So this was my package from Pick6Deals, and I like that they, wrap your actual items in this wrapping. And of course they've got the big Pick6 logo on it. And this is what I got from them. So running through, hope I didn't just break that. So the first thing that I got is this Célavi Tea Tree Calm and Refresh Facial Mask. I've only heard of their brushes. I don't know anything about their skincare line, but we should know by now that I am very big on skincare, so when I saw it, I wanted to try it. And it's a sheet mask, and I love these, so I'll let you guys know how this works on Snapchat or something like that. The next thing that I got are lashes, and I was excited to see that they carry my favorite drugstore affordable brand. I don't know what you would consider Ardell, but my favorite brand of lashes, Ardell. Now, if you have watched any of my previous videos using any Ardell lashes, you know that my favorite are the 120s. But I was like, let me just go with something a little bit more different. So I got these Demi Pixies. They're a little bit bolder than what I would usually go for, but we all gotta experiment every now and then, Also from Ardell, and will probably be part of that new series I was telling you guys that I want to start, the Does This Stuff Actually Work series, are the Ardell Professional Brow Perfection Stencils. I've seen stencils have been around forever. There's nothing new about them. I've just always wondered, how do those actually work? Because most people will tell you that when you're filling in your eyebrows, you should go with like the natural shape of your eyebrows. So the fact that these are like manufactured eyebrows that you're putting on your face, I'm like, how does that work? So we'll see how that works if I do decide to do a video on these. This is the glamorous shape. I hope the camera will actually pick up the shapes. This is the elegant shape. This is the classic shape, kind of looks like a sperm cell, and this is the delicate shape. Out of those 4, I think the one that I kind of go for when I'm doing my own eyebrows is the, I don't even know, the delicate shape? I don't know. We'll see how eyebrow stencils actually work when trying them out. So the next thing that I got is this ELF Slant Tweezer. You may or may not be able to tell right now because I did fill my eyebrows in, but I can't even really fill them in correctly because they're like wildebeest just sitting on top of my face. My eyebrow lady's been ducking and dodging me, and I can't get them done, so I'm gonna have to take these tweezers to my eyebrows and see what I can do, because this ain't cute. It's not. So something else that has inspired my Does This Stuff Actually Work series are oval brushes. We have seen these all over YouTube, all over Instagram, all over Facebook, and it basically originates from the Artiste brushes, but those retail for $400. I'll be damned. So I'm gonna see how these $8 and $7 brushes work on your face, and see if using an oval brush on your face actually makes a difference compared to the regular face brushes that we probably already use. But I will say this is very soft, even for $8. One thing people say that makes a difference about these is because it's so compact, it'll make applying your foundation more flawless. We'll see how that goes. The next thing that I got is this City Color primer. That's all it's called, just primer. The only thing I know City Color for is their eyeshadows. I don't know much about their anything else. Let's see here. Alright, so that is what it looks like right out of the tube. Trying to blend it into my skin. If I had to pick a primer that it kind of reminded me of, that we all probably already know, I would say the Benefit Porefessional. I hope it's not like the Benefit Porefessional, because I don't really like that primer. But we'll see. We'll test it out. It's not really blending into my skin either. Oh, wait, it's kind of leaving like a white cast. We'll see. We'll work. So the next two things that I got are these LA Girl eyeliners. One is in Spectra Blue and the other is just white. Let's see how those two colors look. Okay. And white. So for $1 eyeliners, I would say that they came out pretty pigmented, and I can't wait to actually use other color eyeliners. So the next thing that I got is also from LA Girl, and it is probably their most known product ever. Everyone and their mama has probably seen this product before. I own this, but I don't even remember where I purchased it the first time I did, because it's one of those hard to find products even though everyone seems to love it. And those are the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealers. I just restocked on the color that I used before, which is Fawn. I don't even know where the other one is. But I also picked up their orange corrector color. They have the orange, the green, and the purple corrector colors also. And I've heard good things about those too. So the next thing that I got is this Beauty Treats Strobing Highlighter Kit. Can anyone take a guess why I might have wanted this? Does it remind you of any other company's highlight kit? Yes? No? Yeah? Maybe so? Let me know in the comments down below. It comes with 6 different highlight shades. These top ones look metallic-y. Why isn't it on my finger? Bruh. Okay. Alright, let's just swirl that in. Alright. Let's. Okay. Ooh. Right. So I don't really know what to say about these highlighters here, because one, I swirled my finger in the first one for a long time and it still isn't showing up on my skin. And that's the thing about like darker skin tones. Highlighters show up very quickly and very pigmented if it's an actual pigmented highlighter. I still can't see that one. This one you can see, but that literally looks like chalk from a high school teacher's classroom. And this one doesn't look as bad as that one, but it still looks bad. Ooh, alright. Now my whole arm look. You know what? Let's just move on to the next item. So the next thing that I got is this Amuse Beauty Blush. If you've noticed from my previous videos, I'm not really a blush person. Oh, by the way, this is in the color Ruby Cheers. I'm not really a blush person, but I was like, you know, let's just try it and see how it goes. It's this pretty coral color, and it's pigmented. I'm not sure if it's my color, but you know, we can see how this works. So the next thing that I got are these LA Color nail polish remover pads. Obviously I have acrylics on right now, but I don't wear them year round. So when I'm just wearing nail polish, that's what I'll use these for. And I got the color, ooh, peach. It smells like peach, but it is a very strong peach. a very strong peach. If you can't take strong scents, that may not be for you. So the next thing that I got is probably like the perfect example of what I mean when I say seeing it online and having no clue where to purchase it, and those are the Nicka K True Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have seen these all over Facebook. I've seen swatches on YouTube, and I could have sworn I heard that there's an actual store here in New York. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below. But the reason that these stuck out, like I remembered them when I saw them on Pick6 website, is because these retail for $2 each. Yeah, $2 for each of these lipsticks. I only got 6, but there are a whole lot more colors. And I'm just going to quickly swatch them on my hands. Let me know if you want an actual lip swatching video. But the first color is Millbrook. Right here. And it was pigmented. First swatch. Alright. So this is Millbrook. Okay, this is Vivid Violet. There we go. This is Outer Space. There. This is Clairvoyant. I like that word, Clairvoyant. I don't even like the meaning of the word, I just like how that word sounds. I'm weird, I know. Okay. Clairvoyant. This is Jazzberry Jam. I feel like this is a pretty spring color. Ooh. That one didn't come out as pigmented as the other ones. That one's a little patchy and sheer. Right, that is Jazzberry Jam. And last is Shiraz. I'm gonna assume it's Shiraz. Right. That one came out pretty pigmented, but and that is Shiraz. It seems with this one, it might be like some other brands where the lighter colors, it'll take more applications for them to be as pigmented, but once again, they're only $2, so can't wait to try these out. And the last item that I got is by a brand that we all know. However, it's getting harder and harder to find this brand. I went to CVS and Walgreens in my area and was like, do you guys carry this? And they were like, no, they took it out of this area and they only place them in certain areas. And I was like, what do you mean certain areas? But you know what? I found it here at Pick6. That is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. If you follow me on Snapchat and Twitter, you know that this is one of the 3 foundations that I want to try in the next 3 months. Milani actually won the poll on which ones you guys want me to do next, so I was super excited to see that they sell Milani so I could order it. I got it in the darkest shade 14 Golden Toffee. A foundation hunt video will be up very soon on this foundation. So that is it for this video. I hope I showed you guys some brands that you've never heard of but want to try, you have heard of but you didn't know where to get it. I hope you'll go check out Pick6 and get yourself some nice deals. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Baby, I like your style.